Now people say when they get haircuts in top 5. I'm like top 2. At the most, I gotta be top 3.
First off, if you're new to the NBA scene or just haven't been paying close attention, Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the most dominant players the league has seen in a very, very, very long time. Drafted 15th overall by the Bucks in 2013, he's quickly went from a skinny unknown kid from Greece to a 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player and the 2021 NBA Finals Most Valuable Player. In fact, he's basically been the heart and soul of the Milwaukee Bucks for a solid decade now. Let's talk numbers now, because they tell the story better than I can sometimes. Giannis' stats have skyrocketed season after season, and here's a quick snapshot. Year 2013 through 14, as a rookie, he averaged about 6.8 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. That's not bad at all. The following year, he took a big step forward with 12.7 points per game, 6.7 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. The season after, he continued his growth, putting up 16.9 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. And literally every year up to 2020, he got better and better and better, averaging 29 points. 13.6 rebounds and 5.6 assists. More of the story, Giannis isn't just a great player, he's a generational superstar, the kind of guy every team will want to build around. But here's the catch, despite having the Greek freak on their roster, the Bucks have faced some struggles lately. The team hasn't made it past the second round of the playoffs in the last few years, which for a team with championship expectations, it's just not enough. And things got even trickier when Damian Lillard was supposed to be Milwaukee's star shooting guard and primary ball handler alongside Giannis. He suffered a devastating Achilles tear during the 2025 playoffs. That injury sidelines him for the entire upcoming season. Losing a player like Lillard, who can create his own shot and break defenses down, leaves a huge hole in the team's offense. Now, you may be asking, what does Giannis think about all of this? I mean, listen, in interviews, the guy has been very clear about how much he loves Milwaukee, the city, the fans, and the organization. He said things like, I love Milwaukee, I love the city, I love the people. That's not just an empty talk. It seems like he really genuinely feels connected to the place. But at the end of the day, he's also a competitor. He wants to win, and if he feels the Bucks aren't putting the pieces in place to win a championship, that could make him start looking elsewhere. This is where things get tricky. Like I said, Giannis has yet to officially request a trade, and there's no public drama like you see with other team stars. But behind the scenes, teams across the NBA are paying very close attention. The Bucks have made some moves that show they're still trying to build around him. They recently acquired Miles Turner, a veteran center known for his defense and shot blocking. That was a smart move to bolster the front court. However, the roster now has a glaring weakness. Who's going to handle the ball and run the offense if Lillard isn't there? Giannis can do a lot, but he's most effective when he has a solid point guard to create opportunities. And that brings us to the buzz around the league. While Giannis hasn't asked for a trade, the whispers are getting louder. The Brooklyn Nets, the New York Knicks, and the Houston Rockets are all reportedly monitoring the situation. The Nets especially are reportedly ready to make a big offer. They got plenty of draft picks and salary cap space to throw in the mix. If the Bucks decide to entertain offers, the NBA could see one of the biggest blockbusters in years. This decision is massive. Giannis is not just any player. He's the most valuable player. He's a championship, one of the most dominant forces in the game. Whether he stays in Milwaukee or heads to a new team, the decision will definitely shape the NBA landscape for years to come. Imagine if Giannis joined forces with a rising team like the Rockets, or try to bring a championship back to New York with the Knicks or Nets, or maybe even he stays true to the Milwaukee Bucks, help them rebuild, and goes after more titles. So where does this leave us? Giannis is at a huge crossroad in his career. The Bucks want to keep him and keep competing, but the path isn't crystal clear. Meanwhile, other teams are waiting, ready to jump in if the opportunity comes. As fans like us, we just have to wait and see. But one thing's for sure, this will be fascinating to watch. Thanks for hanging out and catching up on all the things Giannis and the Bucks. Drop a comment. Where do you think Giannis will be next season? And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more NBA stories and content. Catch you in the next one. Appreciate y'all.